Today, we're going to build an Imperial Shuttle using 22 LEGO pieces.
These are all the pieces you are going to need. In the description of this video, I left the piece names, count, and design IDs.
We're going to start with this 1x3 plate piece. And on the back two studs of this 1x3 plate piece, I'm going to grab two 1x1 plates with bar handles on the end. I'm just going to do that so the plate goes onto the back stud and the handles are hanging over the side. Get my second plate with bar handles and put it in the center stud. And this is where we're going to attach the wings to our Imperial Shuttle. But for right now, we're building up the body. Now on the center stud, or where this 1x1 plate with handles is on the center, I'm going to grab a 1x1 plate with clip. All right, so they have that vertical clip. And I'm going to put it so that the plate goes onto that front 1x1 plate with bar handles, and the clip hangs over that 1x3 plate we have in the bottom. Now on this back plate with bar handles, I'm going to grab a 1x1 bracket, a 1x1 bracket piece. And I'm going to put it so it goes on that back stud and hangs over the side here. And on that side stud here, I'm going to grab a 1x1 tile piece in translucent blue to kind of create the engines of the Imperial Shuttle, because if you look, they got that blue glow behind it. All right, now we're going to still kind of build it up some more. And to build up some more and to build that big dorsal fin on the top, I'm going to grab another 1x3 plate piece. And I'm going to put it so that it goes over these two studs and hangs over the back. So I put the 1x3 plate piece on top of those studs, and it hangs over the back engine. This is going to be that big old dorsal fin. The next thing I'm going to do is grab this 1x2x3 slope piece. And what I want is I want the slope part to be in the back. It's going to go on those back two studs, and the straight end is going to be in the center because we're going to build up here. And to build up here, we're going to grab a 1x1 brick with side stud and just put that on the front of that 1x3 plate that's not covered up yet. And I still need to kind of get it to go forwards because we're going to get this to slope a lot. So I need to move this out a little bit. So I'm going to grab a 1x1 by 2/3 brick. And this is basically like 2 plates high. So a standard brick is 3 plates. This is 2 plates. So it gives us a nice in between. So I'm going to put that on the side stud of my 1x1 brick. I've got the 1x1 by 2/3 brick sticking forward. And now on this stud of my 1x1 by 2/3 brick, I'm going to grab a cheese wedge slope. And the cheese wedge slope is going to have the thin end on the top and the fat end on the bottom. So it slopes down like this. Next, I'm going to grab this 1x2 slope piece and do the same thing where the flat end goes against my larger slope and it slopes towards the front. We're kind of seeing how this is taking shape into the top dorsal fin of our Imperial Shuttle. Now to get rid of those bumps on top, to make it more smooth, I'm going to grab this ingot piece. And I'm going to put that ingot piece right on those top two studs to smooth out the top fin here and to make it more secure so it doesn't separate. So there's our top wing. Now for our side wings, the wings that go up and down, I'm going to grab these 4x2 wedge plates, both left and right. And what I want to do is the slope part is going to be the front of our shuttle and the flat end is the back. So when I flip it over, I'm going to grab this 1x2 plate clip with 2 clips on the side and just put it on the end of my 4x2 wedge plate, so it looks like that. And then I'm going to attach that to those side handles. We got those 2 bars. We're just going to attach it to create the wing. And so here's the slope in front and the straight edge in the back. We're going to get to both sides. So get that attached. Go to the bar handles. And there's the wings of my Imperial Shuttle. Now, of course, you know, this is time of war, so you got to arm these things. So to create the cannons or the guns on the wings, I'm going to grab these 1x1 round plates with bar, with the 1L bar, and I'm just going to stick them onto the front of those 1x2 plates with clips on the side. So just go 1 and 2. And now I've got the cannons to my Imperial Shuttle, but I don't have a cockpit for my passengers to sit in or my pilots. So to create that cockpit, I'm going to grab a 1x2 plate with bar handle on the end here. And on the front, away from the handle, I'm going to grab a 1x1 tile piece in white to create the nose of my shuttle. And then to create the cockpit canopy, I'm going to grab a 1x1 tile piece in translucent black and put that on the back stud near the handle. And then all I got to do is I put that handle into that clip and then bend it down to get kind of that look, that slanted look of the Imperial Shuttle. And here is an Imperial Shuttle. Now this was actually a 2023 Advent calendar design from LEGO, and I loved it. I've done a few of these builds, and this is just like a fun new way to build the Imperial Shuttle, because there's just so many ways to make the same ship in LEGO.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe or check out some of our other videos. Until next time, let's keep building together.